And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline Wargames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Cuts the attack off. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of Wargames. Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches.
Dodge is out of the way.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Ooh, and he stops that offense. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in Wargames.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than Wargames.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for Wargames as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
Now that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside Wargames. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline Wargames. Oh, man. Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
And that's another well-played. Then it's Jey Uso.
Jey nailed all of it.
Punch right in the head.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Blow from that stop sign.
And Sami Zayn reverses it. Boom.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Big boot. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Placed him in the countdown early towards a shift to the status quo.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Jay looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. He tosses him over and into the other ring.
He wants it one more time.
climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone. Precision shot, and now Tonga Loa is bleeding.
Oh, look out! Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Suplex into the neck breaker.
Oh! Evasive maneuvering there. And the core taking on some damage.
And clearly going after his core to slow him down.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another. Top rope. Uso splash. Jey can seal it here. Holy cow, I'm dizzy.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
There are no words to the what these fans have gone through in this match.
It is
Big forearm.
Look at this raining right hands. No escape from these punches. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
trying to go for it again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Terrible position for Jimmy.
And Sammy's focus looked like it was shaking after that.
Super kick. Super kick. Slowly getting back up. And he is not going to like what's next. Looks like he knew. Jimmy with a game ender.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Top rope.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Jey nailed all of it. This is truly awesome.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline Wargames.
Disrespectfully burning that sign. Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Here we go, your favorite call.
And Jey Uso on the long end of some ruthless offense there.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something launching. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Superstar setting up.
Stopping it, you for a change.
Defiant counter raise. And just a warning with stop sign.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Manages to reverse it. And it's Jey.
Will Jey take advantage? Kick from Sami Zayn. And that can vanquish time.
And he just busted out an impactful maneuver.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline Wargames.
There's some power behind that punch. Look at this, just unloading. Oh, nasty stop and finish it up.
From the middle rope. Remove a kick in the corner. That's going to keep Sikoa down.
Picking it up by Tonga. And look out, here it comes.
The onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him. And he's
No doubt this competitor has more punishment in mind. Upping the ante here from the middle rope. But what in the world? to the ribs. And there's more to come.
And some late-game offense from Jacob Fatu finds the mark.
I think Jay's realizing the toll this match has taken on him.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in.
Boom! Good defense from him. Zayn trying to close this out. But no, helping their team. Shoulders down.
Trying to end it.
He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one.
Oh, kick lands.
At this stage, he
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
Ooh, DDT delivered. Jacob about to end.
Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Wait a minute.
Feet out on the ropes.
And a kick out at two.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Reigns plans in motion.
From the top. Nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
And he's just... Roman Reigns so dominant.
Putting his up.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Being placed in the corner here. Going for the cover. Solo shoulders her down. And keeps his partner alive. And looking at Jacob Fatu.
It's that time.
A pin drop. Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
Yeah, Jacob.
Roman pair. Kicks out.
You gotta be kidding me.
Throws the cover. Solo spike.
Now Solo needs to end this.
And turns it around for Solo. He's definitely been worn down a little.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Sending it up big. Zayn has this wrapped up.
He's making his move.
For the win. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point. Jay has Solo right where it's
Sami Zayn with it. Sami covers. Shoulders down. Just escapes defeat. And now Tama Tonga. Kick out just before 2.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Reflexes to stop Sakata.
And into the corner he goes.
What a response. Now looking at Jay.
Jay can seal it here.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective. Jacob Fox.
Rounds capturing. Can Reigns recover from that? Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
I am shaking my head in disbelief.
And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa,
Here we go, first two combatants locked in the Wargames structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman... His teammates put their past animosity aside. can the rest of Solo's gang handle the match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes.
No escape from these punches.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. And he retaliates. Bam! Spine buster.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. That won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Being carried around there.
Well, stop sign stopping at you for a change.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Jay with an opening to go out.
Top rope. Uso splash. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Not spin. Will Jay take advantage? Ooh, man. Super kick.
Good night. Never saw it coming.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Jacob sidesteps that.
Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
Suplex.
And Tonga Loa gets knocked off his game there.
Zayn capitalized on that opening when it appeared.
Super kick! 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That
Up high.
only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. Sami Zayn retaliates.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Knife edge chops. Knife edge chops.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah. take, Michael.
And guys, this is what Wargames is all about. Bloodline's leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Sent him clear into the other ring.
Catapulted down on the opponent.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's planning something here.
Suplex into the neck breaker.
Driving the cage, but that makes absolutely no... Taking flight. Splash.
We're at a vital stage, and
He's trying again.
DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
Uso.
And it's Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this? Uso splash by Jey.
Jey can seal it here.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Oh, look at this raining right hands.
Non-stop blows.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. This crowd is thunderous right now.
And his body seems to be the preferred target.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline Wargames.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches. Oh, my God. Ooh. Put into the corner. What could be next?
And Sammy is countered. He's been dealt a good deal of damage. Reversal.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by the hammer. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomp to the hand.
Now positioned onto the top rope.
I can't go.
And taking even more damage. Sami Zayn. No! This is out of control.
Good gravy from the peak of the steel cage. Can you imagine the force of that landing?
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline Wargames.
Taking off up the cage in this Wargames match. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Flying. Back and forth, trading reversals.
And he's looking out.
And that can vanquish time.
Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy. But now
Uso.
On the top, down. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches.
he's a little worn down now.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident. Jacob Fatu taking flight.
And again, he finds his way.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in.
Taking hold of Jey here.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Boom, DDT. Jey is out, that is it.
And that was an effective attack, guys. And stage?
Honestly, not a great move. And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
A lot of damage taken out by Jey Uso. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
It's time to catch that set. He might have him.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. That's one way to break up a pin attempt. There's some power behind that punch. Here's the cover. I think this may... No.
Like this.
And Roman's shoulders are down. He gets the kick out after the one. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Reversal by Reigns. Reigns in an unusual spot here. Extremely low. Oh, no.
Driving down with the...
Tamatanga.
Executing a vicious Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tamatanga.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down. Uh-oh. Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
Face get shoulders down. Is this it?
Shoulders down. Jacob going to end it here. Shoulder up before the count.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
And that DDT was well delivered. And Sikoa gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, Sammy just dropped the fight to him. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off his crowd.
And Zayn getting knocked around now. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
How are they going to get away with this?
Oh, this is bull.
He's absorbing a lot of damage. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tamatanga, Tonga.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch.